$1.7 billion valuation, $250 million in the bank that you're getting from investors. What's the money for?
Expansion. So we are expanding in US quite aggressively, expanding to India, Australia, Canada, Singapore, Hong Kong. So we need the money for collateral in these countries. And also in some of the countries we're going to apply for banking licenses.
How will you expand? In particular, the US is an interesting market in terms of regulation. How does one enter the banking sector in the US?
So usually path for expansion, we usually set up partnerships with one or two banks on the ground. So we're using their licenses, we connect to their bank infrastructure, and then we launch our product.
You're getting new offices here in the United Kingdom. How are you looking to increase the workforce?
So at the moment we are 350 people overall. In London, 100 people. So we are actually moving to a new office with 250 desks.
Talk to me about the talent that you have and where you're finding them. Is that the greatest challenge? Still, many a CEO of a startup will say the hardest thing is getting the right people in the door to work for me.
Yeah, it's always about people. It's not about money. That's a secret, right? Even if I would get like a $5 billion now, I mean, I just can't speed anything up, right? Actually, the bottleneck is finding the right people all the time.
And where are you finding the right people?
Hunting. Every day, 50% of my time is recruitment.
And where are the hubs, therefore, when you're finding these sorts of people? Where do you find the best engineering talent?
So we hire in London, we hire across the whole Europe, we hire in Russia, we hire in Poland as well.
And are you focused on diversity at all?
Well, we don't have dedicated people focused on diversity, but overall across the whole company we're probably 50 male, 50 female. That's
quite an achievement. How will you, therefore, when you continue to grow the business, does ethics come into it? How do you ensure that you scale in the way that you want to see Revolut scale?
Well, we just have direction, we have strategy, and then we just keep on executing all the time.
And making sure that people are happy within the company?
Yes, as well.
How do you do that?
Well, to be honest, I think if people love what they do, right, they're happy. So we just try to hire people who love what they do.
What about hiring people here in the United Kingdom and being launched in the United Kingdom? You're only 3 years old. Yeah. What a 3-year-old ride when you look at what the UK has been through and voted for. If you had your time again, would you have founded Revolut in London?
100%.
Really?
Yeah. UK is the best place, I think, in terms of regulation. Regulation is very supportive of fintech. Access to talent, a lot of capital as well. I don't think anywhere in the world you'll find the same. So if I look at the US, right, yes, there is a lot of capital, a lot of talent, but the regulation is quite tough, right? It's not very fintech friendly. And then in other countries, I mean, it's just not there.